How's everyone doing here today? I talked about this not too long ago, but I'm just following up on it because I unfortunately heard about some new occurrences going on with the recent impact that Hurricane Helene and Milton have had on certain communities. And it turns out, and I don't know how much it is widespread, but I've heard of some cases where some people are denying FEMA help because Trump put out the silly lie that, you take FEMA, then if you can't pay them back, they're going to come and take your house away. Something stupid. Yet another lie that's been easily, debunked and fact-checked and everything. And yet there are still some people out there that continue to believe into this bullshit. And it gets worse is because in North Carolina, you had one incident where somebody with a gun decided going out and threatening FEMA workers, thinking that they're actually out there to try and take people's home. So he decided to fact check, to stop and think, or do a little research. No, of course not. Too difficult. He just took a gun and decided to take matters into his own hands. And he was recently apprehended. This is something I talked out in relation to some of the domestic terrorism as a result of Trump's BS rhetoric and gaslighting. And unfortunately I have a really small audience, but I've always tried to put the message out there. Do not do anything to commit acts of violence of any kind, especially on behalf of Donald Trump. Because now you've got stupid people going out there getting into trouble with the law. I always said, if you go that route, whether you're referring to January 6th or what these people are doing with FEMA, it's not just this one isolated incident. There's small groups of people with guns and everything threatening FEMA officials, and it's compromising the safety or the aid that some of these people desperately need when they're out there most vulnerable after just being hit by a hurricane. Your two options are this. If you break the law on behalf of Donald Trump because you were stupid enough to believe his lies, you're either going to jail or you're going to see an early grave. Neither of which is good. Here's the thing you got to remember, that I don't believe Mar-a-Lago was impacted, but let's say it was. Let's say it was severely damaged. Donald Trump, with his wealth and resources, has other places that he can easily go to. He probably wouldn't even need FEMA help, but he would probably take it anyway because he's a cheap bastard. But most of you, a majority of you, or pretty much all of you out there who have been impacted, don't have that luxury. So why are you going to deny aid? Why are you going to consistently listen to his lies and allow him to just lead you on into, now you've got people who are now, their houses are severely damaged, they don't have food or water, they can't get to resources and stuff like that. And there's aid there, but they won't accept it because they choose to believe in lies because, God forbid, we decide to fact check a little bit. And then you got other stupid people that are, like I said, arming themselves against FEMA. And that's compromising the aid that a lot of these people desperately need. You're not helping Americans. You're hurting them. And Donald Trump does not care. Why? Because he has nothing better to do than to lie to people just to, politicize an event for his own personal benefit. In the end, he doesn't care about you. And if you go to jail, he's not going to pay your legal bills. And if you get killed, he's not going to send your family any money to cover funeral expenses either. We've seen that time and time again. Donald Trump is constantly lying to you. It's bad enough that you're going to vote for him. At the very least, when it comes to a situation like this, pardon the background noise, do a little fact-checking, okay? I hate to call it stupidity, but that is exactly what it is. You think I'm wrong? Okay, put the shoe on the other foot. Let's say Trump was the president, this hurricane hit, and then Biden was out there putting out messages saying that, oh no, FEMA's taking your house away, all this other stuff. And then I go out there with a gun and don't do any fact-checking, but I go out there and threaten FEMA officials, and then I get arrested. And now I'm in jail. What are you going to do? Are you going to look at me and say, wow, that guy's a real patriot, man. He was trying to serve his country. Or would you be like, what a buffoon. What the hell is he believing all this BS for? Go to the FEMA website. Talk to your local officials. Talk to people. Do a little fact-checking. Don't be so quick to just roll over and believe whatever BS comes out of Trump's mouth. Because in the end, the bottom line to him, it's not about America first. It's only serving himself. It's not about what he can do for the country because he's not a patriot and he's un-American. It's only what he can do for himself. Stop buying into it for your sakes, okay? I wasn't impacted, but a lot of people out there were, and they need the help. So help them get the help. If anything, if you want to do something, make a donation. Don't grab a gun, grab money and donate. That would be helping Americans. And the kicker, it's perfectly legal and you don't go to jail. You see Donald Trump donating any money? I don't think so. That should tell you something. But, hey, don't believe me. Keep believing the orange herd. What do I know? I'm just a liberal woke snowflake. Remember? Seriously, if you can, make a donation to these people there's different relief options out there, as I previously posted, and do what you can to help Americans. And for God's sake, stop believing the bullshit. And if at the very least, fact check. For your sakes. It's important that you do. So, anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope you understand.